Hello, yogis. I'm Rebecca Lee Henderson, and welcome to day 5, Freedom in Flow. So today is going to be a really gentle sequence designed to help free up the flow of energy in your body, stretching into those areas which tend to be tight, which tend to hold a lot of tension, to free up the flow of energy to help you feel calm, more balanced, and perhaps a greater sense of internal harmony. So let's get started. So for today, I have my usual here. I've got a block, I've got a towel. You can use any combination of those. If you happen to have those with you, you can. A blanket folded up nice and thick would also do really nicely today, or a pillow, a cushion, a bolster, whatever you have will work really nicely for some extra support. And if you don't have any of that, don't worry, it's all good. No props are needed or necessary for this practice. So let's get started here. Let's come to find just a nice, comfortable seated butterfly. So bringing the soles of your feet together, relaxing your knees to the sides of the room or the outdoors, wherever you happen to be. Good. And I'm going to offer here bringing a little bit of extra padding or cushioning up underneath the sit bones. Just to give the sit bones some extra padding or cushioning. This also helps the pelvis to rock forward. Taking a moment just to roll the flesh out from underneath your sit bones, rocking a little forward on the hips. Good, and then take a deep breath in, grow tall. And exhale, melt and release your upper body forward any amount. And begin to soften through your head. And release through your neck and your shoulders. Just allowing your entire upper body here just to gently soften forward, however much it comfortably will. It may feel really nice here, if it feels available, to bend your elbows and come to bring your hands to prayer, and then come to rest your forehead, space between the eyebrows, just on like the tops of your thumbs here. And this gentle pressure of the tops of the thumbs against the forehead or that space between your eyebrows can be wonderful for just helping to calm a busy mind. Perhaps calming everything down at the end of a busy day, or perhaps at the beginning of a busy day, or in the middle of a busy day, whenever you're doing this practice. And with this gentle support here for the upper body, and resting the forehead into the hands, begin to send nourishing breath down to your hips. And breathing gently in and out of your nose. And send some gentle, expansive breaths down to your hips. And perhaps you can hear the sweet birds I have tweeting from time to time here around me. We may even hear a horse nicker or neigh in the background. All these sweet sounds of this beautiful farm, horse farm I am at on the west coast of Maui. Good. Let's send 3 more nourishing breaths down to your hips. And take another deep breath in. exhale out. Take another spacious breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good. Very gently roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. And then come to draw your knees in towards your chest, giving your knees and your body a nice, full, loving hug in. Lengthen the crown of your head up to the sky. And breathe. Good. And then as you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open. Oh, there was some frisky horse behavior in the background. As you're ready here, that's Pepper and Dooley. Sometimes they have moments together. So as you're ready here, let's make our way into a tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees hip distance apart. At your own pace here, let's gently move through some cat-cow. Just warming into the spine. So on your inhale, tilt the tailbone up. And soften through your belly, guide your heart to the sky. And on your exhales, gently round through the spine. Opening up the back of your spine. Good, and just take a couple more rounds here at your own pace. Maybe softening your gaze or closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. Just beginning to go on that inward journey. Good. And then as your spine feels gently warmed, let's come back, find a neutral spine. Step your right foot forwards. Coming into a gentle yin low lunge here, yin dragon pose. One of my favorites here for opening into the hips. So, a couple options here for support. If that back knee feels like it needs some extra support, it might feel nice to bring your blanket, towel, pillow, whatever you have underneath the back knee for some extra padding and cushioning. And then bringing your front ankle so that it's just right underneath the knee. Let's take a deep breath in. Lift your sternum up towards the sky, gently opening up through the heart. Good. And now exhale, begin to melt and release your upper body forward any amount. Send nourishing breath down to your hips. Now, if you're feeling a nice deep stretch right here, this is a beautiful place to stay. Or if you feel like perhaps you have a little bit more space available, an option is to heel toe your front foot to the outer edge of your mat. And you can bring your hands on the earth in front of you, or maybe if you have another pillow, cushion, block for some extra support, rest your hands on your block. Coming into a low lunge or a low dragon. Wherever you're at here, again, let's take a moment just to lift and open your sternum to the sky, gently opening through the heart and through the front body. And then exhale, again, melt and release your upper body forward any amount. Maybe your hands stay on a prop if that feels really good. Maybe the hands come down to the earth. Maybe it might feel even available to come down onto forearms. And if not, that's all good. Keep your balance. You're balancing up on your hands. Good, and then option to stay right here, or if you want to go even a little bit further, option to turn your front foot out at a 45-degree angle and then just allow that right knee to open to the side here. Here we're coming into a winged dragon. And for some optional heart opening, I'm going to offer here resting the fingertips into the earth, lifting your heart up to the sky for 3, 2, 1. Good, really nice work. Gently shift your pelvis back. Heel toe your front foot back to center. Step your front foot back and let's come into just a gentle child's pose. Bring your knees together if that feels really comfortable in your body. Otherwise, you can also bring your big toes touching, knees nice and wide, take a wide-legged child's pose, whatever feels good. Breathe down into your hips. Okay, now as you're ready here, let's make our way back up into our tabletop and step your left foot forward. We're going to come and find our yin dragon here on the other side. Got a little something in my eye. So option here to bring some padding, extra cushioning underneath that back knee if that feels really good. Checking out your front ankle, make sure it's in line right underneath the knee. Good, and from here, resting your fingertips into the earth beside you, lift your sternum up towards the sky, gently opening up through the heart. And then exhale, begin to melt and release your upper body forward over your front thigh, any amount. Release through your head, release through your neck and your shoulders. And just allow your pelvis here to become heavy. Breathing down into the hips. Good, now option here to stay right here, or if you want to go a little further, maybe heel toeing that front foot to the outer edge of your mat, finding your yin low dragon. An option here to bring in a little prop here for some extra support for your hands if you like. Wherever you're at, again, let's lift the sternum up, gently opening up through the heart. Exhale, melt and release your upper body forward any amount. So again, maybe you have your hands on your prop, maybe hands come down to earth, maybe even forearms to earth, whatever feels good. We're adding this gentle flow movement of gently lifting and opening the heart to the sky and then releasing forward to just gently get some gentle flowing and releasing of energy through the front body as well as this deep hip opener. And then option to stay right here in this low dragon, or if you want to go a little further, maybe turning that front foot out at a 45-degree angle, opening your left knee to the side, and then if you like, again, propping yourself up on your fingertips, lifting your heart up towards the sky for a few more rounds of breath as you breathe down into your hips, up into your heart, or wherever you feel the stretch and release. For 3, 2, 1. Good, really nice work. Slowly come back to center. Shift your pelvis back. Heel toe your front foot back to center. And now let's make our way here into our child's pose. Again, you can bring your both knees touching or big toes touching, knees nice and wide for a wide-legged child's pose, whatever feels really supportive in your body. Send some nourishing, expansive breaths down to your hips. Good. Gently make your way back up to your tabletop position again. And now let's make our way all the way forward downward to our belly. We're going to come into some really nice heart opening here with an option to open up through the entire front line of the body. So starting with Sphinx pose. So this is a really nice opener for the heart center, for the chest. However, if you have any sensitivity going on the low back, this might not be the right fit for you tonight. I'm going to offer a number of different stages for our Yin Sphinx, and try them out. And if they're not feeling like the right fit for you, always a really nice option is just to come and rest your forehead on the back of your hands. We want to certainly avoid putting any strain on the lumbar spine. So really stay in touch with your body. Every body is a little bit different and unique. So really finding the stage of this pose that supports your body. And if it's not the right fit for your body tonight, that's okay. Honor that. In that case, it's always a nice option just to rest your forehead down on the back of your hands. If you'd like to journey into any stage of our Sphinx, let's start by bringing the forearms pointing forward, And aligning your elbows right underneath your shoulders. And now this is a starting place for Sphinx. This may feel like a little bit too much compression on the lumbar spine. And if that's the case, no problem at all. You could walk your elbows out a little bit further and take a lower or gentler Sphinx. If you have a nice pillow, cushion, bolster, or block that you can wrap a blanket over, you could also rest your chest and upper body up over that prop just for some extra support. And that's a nice, low, gentle, supported Sphinx. So just coming into whatever stage of this pose best supports your body today, wherever that is just perfect. Maybe soften your gaze or close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And breathe up into your heart. Release through your glutes, into your legs, your ankles and feet. You tend to hold a lot in this pose. Release through the landscape of your face. And soften through your jaw. And breathe gentle, expansive light up into your heart. If you want to go a little bit further on this round, an option here is to bend your knees so that the soles of your feet run parallel to the sky. Getting a nice gentle opening here through the front of the hips, the front of the thighs as well. And take a deep, nourishing breath in. Exhale out. Take another deep, nourishing breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good. Gently release your legs down on the earth if the knees are bent. Come to rest your forehead on the back of your hands. And just breathe. Might feel nice to kind of shift the pelvis side to side, just getting a little release through your low back. Good. And now slowly press yourself back to a nice, big, wide-legged child's pose. Big toes touching, knees nice and wide. Rest your forehead down on the earth. And just breathe. Breathe a gentle spaciousness into your lower back and through your hips. Good. And as you feel ready, gently roll your spine up vertebrae by vertebrae. As you bring your body upright, it might feel nice just to gently roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Good. And then coming to sit on your sit bones, sweeping your legs out in front of you. Coming into, now that we did a nice release for the front of the body, a nice deep release to free up energy flowing through the back line of our body. So coming into a yin caterpillar, one of my favorites here for opening up the back line of the body. So just sitting up upright with your legs extended out on the earth in front of you. Might feel nice here to bring in some support. So option number one is maybe bring a pillow, cushion, blanket, whatever you have up underneath your sit bones. This helps the pelvis again to rock forward. And also, if those hamstrings feel like they need a little extra support, which is really common in this pose, Might feel nice to I'm bringing my block, but if you have a bolster, another pillow, another cushion, blanket folded up nicely, that can work really well here too. So wherever you're at, just taking a moment here to roll the flesh out from underneath your sit bones with a prop maybe underneath the sit bones, or maybe a prop underneath the hamstrings for some extra support. Take a deep breath in, grow tall. Exhale, melts and release your upper body forward any amount. Getting this entire opening for the entire back line of the body. From the backs of our heels all the way up to the back of the head. Send a nourishing breath through your hamstrings, your low back, or wherever you feel the stretch. Allow your entire upper body to release and soften forward any amount with each breath in and each breath out. And take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep, nourishing breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good. Very slowly and gently roll your spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae, just going nice and easy here. And then as you bring your body upright, maybe remove the props out from underneath you. And give your knees and your body another full, loving hug in. Lengthen up through your spine. Good. And now as you feel ready, let's slowly make our way down onto our backs for Shavasana. Extending your legs out nice and wide. Relaxing your arms by your sides, palms facing up. And just breathe. Sending full, expansive breaths through your body. And perhaps with each breath in, feeling the free flow of energy running all the way up your body on the inhale. And feeling that free flow of energy running down the body on the exhale. You are so welcome to stay here as long as you like. And giving your body this nourishing rest. And feeling the gentle free flow of energy within. a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.